Hello everyone, this is Barcelona News World. The following are the headline we are going to discuss. Lamine Yamal opens up on the two Inter players he really likes ahead of Crunch UCL showdown. Lamine Yamal has revealed which two Inter stars he really likes ahead of Wednesday's Crunch Champions League semi-final first leg. Lamine Yamal provides brilliant response to backlash over Real Madrid comments. Lamine Yamal speaks out on Inter stars and plays down Messi comparison. Lamine Yamal provides brilliant response to backlash over Real Madrid comments. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Welcome. The Barcelona winger was speaking in the pre-match press conference as the two European giants get set to lock horns at the Estadio Olímpic Luis Companys. Yamal is already regarded as one of the best soccer players in the world. More notably, the Spanish international is widely considered as one of the best young players of all time. At the age of 17, Yamal has already won the European Championship as well as La Liga, the Copa del Rey and the Supercopa de España. His personal accolades include winning the Golden Boy and Copa Trophy awards. This season alone, nobody in Europe's top 5 leagues has more assists than Yamal, 24. Lamine Yamal: I don't compare myself with anyone, same with Messi. I admire Leo, he's the best in history. I just focus on improving, comparing myself with other players doesn't make any sense. Lamine Yamal speaks out on Inter stars and plays down Messi comparison. Well, I really like Nicolo, Barella and Lautaro Martinez. When they have the ball they play very well and they defend very well. They're a team I like to watch, Lamine Yamal said via Football España. When quizzed about Argentina superstar Lionel Messi, the Barcelona winger played down comparisons with the 2022 FIFA World Cup winner. I don't compare myself with anyone, same with Messi. I admire Leo, he's the best in history. I just focus on improving, comparing myself with other players doesn't make any sense. Barca head into Wednesday clash off the back of a 3-2 extra-time win against rivals Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey final. Yamal recorded 2 assists and played the whole 120 minutes. It goes without saying that Inter will need to stop the teenage sensation to have any chance of leaving Spain with a positive result. Lamine Yamal provides brilliant response to backlash over Real Madrid comments. The aforementioned Lamine Yamal featured from the off in the matchup, and shown once more to the tune of a pair of assists. Following the full-time whistle at La Cartuja, the 17-year-old then laid out a round of comments which went viral. Even if we concede 1 goal, no problem. Even if we concede 2 goals, it's still no problem. This year they Real Madrid simply can't beat us. We've proven that. These words did not go down particularly well behind the scenes at Real Madrid, with some of Blanco's persuasion understood to have found them disrespectful. Speaking during his latest exchange with the media on Tuesday, the subject of as much was in turn put to Lamine himself. And the prodigious young winger, during a press conference ahead of facing Inter Milan on Wednesday, was defiant in his response. As long as I'm winning, no one can say anything to me. They can't say anything to me. When they beat me, then yes. Lamine Yamal on people reacting to his statements about Real Madrid. As long as I'm winning, no one can say anything to me. They can't say anything to me. When they beat me, then yes. They can't say anything. Lamine Yamal doubles down on brutal Real Madrid taunts as Barcelona Wonderkid fires back at arrogance claims. Lamine Yamal has shut down criticism of his post-game Copa del Rey comments, saying his detractors can't say anything while Barcelona are winning. The sensational young winger was speaking at a press conference ahead of the first leg of Barcelona's Champions League semi-final against Inter. A journalist asked whether Yamal cared that some in the media were calling him arrogant, after he said Real Madrid can't handle Barcelona this season. The Blaugrana snagged their 3rd win over Los Blancos in 2024-25 with a 3-2 victory in Saturday's pulsating Copa del Rey final. Watch, Hansi Flick visibly annoyed as 6 Barcelona stars arrive late for training. FC Barcelona held their final training session on Tuesday ahead of Wednesday's UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg against Inter Milan. The session, led by German coach Hansi Flick, lasted just over an hour and began 45 minutes late due to a lengthy video analysis. Youngsters Noah Darvic and Ander Astrolaga were called up from the reserve team to train with the senior team today. Flick shows frustration. However, there was another incident that caught the attention during the Catalans' training session at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper today. At the start of the session, Flick appeared visibly displeased and annoyed with several Barcelona players who arrived late to the pitch. Cameras from El Chiringuito captured the moment when Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, Gavi, Ansu Fati, Íñigo Martínez, and Ronald Araujo jogged out to join their teammates under the watchful eye of the coach. The 27-year-old was signed on loan from Manchester United in January for the rest of the season, and he has since gone on to contribute 4 goals and 6 assists in 17 appearances across all competitions. There was a blow this past week though, as it remains to be seen if the England international is able to feature again in this campaign after suffering a hamstring injury prior to our FA Cup semi-final clash with Crystal Palace, and so he may well have already played his last game for us. According to the Mirror, that could be the case beyond this season too, as they report Rashford is eager to join Barcelona ahead of next season, and is willing to take a pay cut to help the move go through, as his time at Old Trafford looks to be coming to an end one way or another. That is arguably contingent on a number of factors though, namely if Barcelona even wish to sign him this summer, while Villa have an option to buy included in the agreement with Man United, and so we could choose to sign him on a permanent basis for £40 million as per the report above. Naturally, if he doesn't want to stay with us long term, it wouldn't make a lot of sense to trigger that option, unless it was from a financial perspective if we're in a position to make a profit on him. Either way, there will be important discussions and a decision to be made by the Villa hierarchy in conjunction with Unai Emery, as while the Basque coach has managed to inspire improved form from Rashford during his time with us, there is still a question mark over whether or not he has done enough to earn a permanent switch and for us to splash out a significant transfer fee and cover his hefty wages over a longer period. Our ability to qualify for the Champions League again next season will also likely have a major influence on the situation, with Emery, Monchi and the Villa management team set for another busy summer as we try to preserve our position on the right side of PSR, while also trying to simultaneously improve and strengthen the squad to become more competitive on the pitch. See you on next video. Goodbye.